Our pets make our lives better. I mean, in fact, I think we're happy to open up our wallets to give them lots of care, toys, treats. But which generation reigns as top dog when it comes to spending on our pet pals? You're about to find out with our special guest. Please welcome to our show a great member of Market Watch Guide's research team, and she's a proud doggy mom. Please welcome Hailey Neff. Welcome to the show, Hailey.
Hello, welcome everyone. It's so good to be here.
And over your shoulder, for those doing the YouTube, you're going to see who?
This is my little Bernedoodle, Charlie. She's 2 years old and she loves long walks. She loves to hike. She loves the snow and she's the bestest girl. I love her so much.
And for the radio loyal listeners out there, describe what she looks like, because I'm thinking she should be much bigger if she's got Bernadee's mountain dog in her.
Yeah, she's surprisingly pretty small. She's about 40 pounds. So she's about the size of like an Australian Shepherd. And she has that tricolor coloring with black, white, and brown fur.
And I know she likes to take walks and things like that, but what is her personality like? She seems pretty chill.
She is quite chill, but she's also very spunky. You can talk to her and you can ask her questions and she will answer with a bark or a grumble or something. She's very, very expressive and super smart. She can almost be a little bit of a trickster sometimes because she's too smart.
So how did you guys get together?
You know, I teach Pilates at a local studio here in Boise, and one of my clients was having puppies. And, you know, I had lost my Labrador Retriever about 2 years before, and I was finally feeling ready to open up my heart to a new dog. And so it was just the perfect timing, and we fell in love right away. She was my first pick, and yeah, she was so cute when I met her, so I just had to take her home.
Boise, Idaho. You're not having a heat wave right now. We're recording in the winter months.
Oh, goodness. No, we've been getting inches and inches and inches of snow over here lately. But thankfully, this past week, it has let up a little bit and the roads are now safe to drive. But I'm a big skier, so I don't mind the snow too much.
So Pilates, skiing, and dog walking.
Dog walking.
You're pretty active.
That's me.
So when we talk about surveys, give people an idea of what the heck Market Watch Guides. Who are you?
Yeah, absolutely. So Market Watch is a leading authority on the internet for all things related to personal finance, the stock market, and investing. So on my team, we specialize in travel and pet and life.
Oh, you got the cool categories.
Yeah, we get to have a lot of fun. And, you know, since I'm such a passionate dog mom, I really try and step in and play an active role in these research studies. And, you know, we learn so much by studying the Bureau of Labor Statistics data. We also launch regular surveys of, you know, pet parents across the USA. And we ask them, during the holiday season, we asked if people were going to let their pets open up their own Christmas presents. So we like to have a little bit of fun with it too. But yeah, we really just want to analyze the market trends around the pet industry, which, as we know, has grown so much in the past few years thanks to social media and all these new brands coming out with such innovative and fun products for pets. Pet spending has skyrocketed. And so we really wanted to dive into the data and find out who is spending the most, why they're spending the most, and what kind of conclusions we can draw from that.
I like that. That's good homework. Now, when I have learned that we spend more money on pets than we do on things for babies, toys combined. I don't know if alcohol's in that one too or not, but I mean, pets are big.
Yeah, so we found by analyzing the data that most people actually spend more on their pets than they do on their personal care products.
Wow.
So if you think about things like soap and toothpaste, you know, things that most people are regularly
I hope everybody's bathing.
I hope so too. But surprisingly, we found that people are actually spending more as a percentage of their income, which is important to distinguish than like the actual value.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, so they're actually spending more on their pets than they are to take care of themselves, which I think just goes to show just how much we really love our pets and how much joy they bring into our lives and how much we want to give that joy back to them too.
So, some people say, I got this dog or cat for free. I rescued this pet. I got this pet at a shelter, blah, blah, blah. Come on, Hailey, there's no such thing as a free dog or a free cat, right?
Absolutely not. No, it's very important as pet owners that we are taking our dogs to the vet, making sure that they're getting their routine checkups, dental cleanings, getting their vaccinations. But also, dogs, they're not meant to sit in a house all day and do nothing.
No.
We need to make sure that they have the proper leashes and harnesses. And, Charlie's even got a pair of snow boots, right? So
He
that
does.
she can get out and go hiking in the wintertime and keep her paws safe. And then, if you have a high energy dog, a smart dog, a dog that just loves to play, you're going to need to get it toys as well. And then they got to eat, right?
I hear
So
this
you're also
noise
paying for
in the
food.
background. Ching, 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 ching.
Ching. Yes, it all adds up, but it's all worth it if you ask me.
So this survey was done, and you sort of looked at maybe a decade before, 2013, 2021. There was a big increase in pet spending in households, correct?
Correct. So we saw over this time period that household spending on pets increased by 67%.
Well,
And
let's wait. Well, let's hit the pause button for a minute.
Sure.
67%. I don't think the cost of a car has gone up 67% in a decade, or other big ticket items, right?
Yeah, it's definitely not to be understated. This is a huge jump in spending, and it averages out to about $300. I think it's just a little less than $300 that people are spending additionally each year on their pets.
Okay.
We did interview an expert as to why they thought these kinds of trends were occurring, and they said that with the rise in social media and dogs being influencers
And
now-
cats.
and cats being influencers, totally correct. We're seeing more of a societal shift in the way we think about our pets. They're really not just pets to us anymore. They are part of our family. And, watching other dogs on the internet or cats play with new toys or get a brand new stylish leash set, I know I'm very easily influenced, and I want to buy my dog all these fun things too. So I think that the rise in internet marketing and social media really has contributed to this growth.
And pets who become social media stars on Instagram, Facebook, TikTok. I'm trying to get my dog Kona, the terrier mix, and Casey, Orange Tabby, a little bit more exposure on those social media, but people dig seeing the clips on dogs and cats. Why do you think that is?
I think for me especially, it's just such a bright spot in my day. One of my favorite TikTok accounts is called Good Boy Ollie. And it's about a chocolate lab and his yellow lab little brother, and they live in London. And they're just the sweetest little pets, and it never fails to bring a smile to my face. If I'm having a stressful day, it calms me down and uplifts my mood. Dogs are just so pure and so adorable that I really think, with all the doom and gloom that we can see on the internet these days, that these animals have really kind of risen to be a bright spot in our internet daily life. And I think that's why people really enjoy the dog content so much, because they relate to it. They're like, oh, my dog would love to do this activity too. Or, oh my gosh, this dog reminds me of something my dog did. So I really think that it's just to bring that positivity.
Have you posted anything with your beautiful girl, Charlie?
Oh, my TikTok account is very, very small. So no, I'm not a huge influencer myself. But
That's all right.
on my personal Instagram, which is private, I do share photos of Charlie, of course.
Thanks so much for making our tails wag by watching this guest interview from Arden Moore's Four-Legged Life. Four-Legged Life. Make sure to subscribe so you're up to date with all of our Four-Legged Life content. Four-Legged Life. Four-Legged Life.